RCDOX, and how cool is it to build and fly RC airplanes? This is our newest camera plane right here. It's a Sirius, and we got this plane from bird's eye view. And to this point, our main camera plane has been my Wild Hawk Kid. But that's gotten pretty beat up. We've broken the wings off, we've broken its nose. It's in pretty bad shape. And we needed a new camera plane, so we thought we'd try the Sirius. We have the SKYWALKER as well, and that's an awesome plane. But it's really big. For example, the SKYWALKER is really hard to put in the trunk of your car. So we're just looking for a photojournalism mobile type of plane. So one that's just easy to carry and move around. So we just thought that we'd try the Sirius here. And so far, we're really impressed with this plane. This plane lists for around $50. It's a real FPV type kind of plane. It has a lot of room in front, and then there's a door right here. The door we made gives you a lot of room to move your center of gravity around. So that's really nice. And we like big control surfaces on our plane. So we went a little extra and used Menard's pink foam and some 1/8" plywood. And we've enlarged the control surfaces. And we think this is really important. We think there's a bias about control surface size. The bias is kind of like actual airplanes. Using Lorentz-Rayleigh's equation, force on control surfaces, it's a quadratic. So if you go twice as fast, you have 4 times the force. And when you're flying at cruise speeds, that's okay, that works. But somebody that's flying RC like us will often fly a lot slower than that. And the one thing we can't do is have the plane fall out of the sky and hurt something like boom! Ah! So we want those extra control surfaces to get the plane to safety. So when we're going slow, we want the authority to control the airplane. And when we built this plane, with these large control surfaces, we thought it'd be hard to control. But it just flies like it's on rails. So even without putting Expo in our radio, the plane's been flying beautifully. So a couple things we did in the build is we like trim tractors, so we just cut off this area where you're supposed to mount the one that came with it, and put in 2 microjet and we put in 2 Grace and Hobby microjets right in the front. And we mounted them right to the wings. And even though this plane has a carbon spar in the fuselage, it still could break, so we could have put an extra one right here. So this is just a 3mm piece of carbon. We got it at Grace and Hobby. And that makes the whole fuselage stronger. And we added a piece of 1/8" plywood on the nose and mounted it. And that gives strength to the nose. And we have a little mount up here for our GoPro. And the front nose has lots of other uses as well. So overall, we're really happy with this airplane. Even though we probably don't need it, we're gonna dial in some Expo on our DX8. And the plane so far has just been great. Go fly in half and RCDOX.
Look at that. He's so cute. I love him. I think he's eating a leaf. Hi, RCDOX. Go find and have fun.